Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today for another video. This is quite an exciting video. This is a sort of highlight snapshot of the Radars Rochdale and District Amateur Radio Society VHF Fox Hunt, which we did this Saturday just gone, which was the 13th of April 2019. So you join us up here today on Ashworth Moor. You can see from the drone footage here the scenery that we're sort of looking at. It's a really nice area, and this is where we started the fox hunt with the Rochdale and District Amateur Radio Society. So the rules are pretty simple. The fox transmits on 1453875 FM, which is the club calling frequency, from a fixed location using the club call sign of G0ROC. And the fox hunt took place within a 5-mile radius of the start point, which was the Old Betts pub. The Fox is only to use a vertically polarised antenna and will transmit his location at the end of the exercise so we can see who got the nearest. So the hunt lasts for 90 minutes until the fox was found. And as I say, we started at the Old Betts pub, and there was quite a few of us. I think there was probably 7 or 8 teams with all sorts of different antennas. There was tape measure Yargies, there was all sorts. We had a like a store-bought Yagi. It wasn't a homebrew Yagi. Myself and Simon, G1 UFM, we were a team, and a good friend of mine, Royden M0LX, he was another team as well, and there was some really good people there. We all had instructions of what the rules were, and we had the transmission times, which you can see on the screen here. So there was 13 transmissions and then a final transmission, and you can see the power was lowered over time, and the length of the transmissions was shortened over time as well. So what we did was we got in the car at the starting time, and we all went off and did our first bearing. Now, I'm not going to go into massive detail on how to fox hunt, but it's pretty easy, and it's really, really good fun. So basically what you do is you go to a location, you set up your antenna, and you listen for the first transmission. And you turn your Yagi round, which is a directional antenna, and you stop at the strongest point. So where the signal peaks on the signal meter, that's where you stop, and in that direction of the antenna is roughly where the fox is. And you do this at a few locations until you manage to triangulate him on the map. Now, me and Simon, we were going around in my car. I drove. We sort of both tried to do a bit of filming, and it was a case of chucking the camera on the roof of the car whenever we stopped, just to try and capture some of it. But you can see here we've got the beam on a pole. Conditions weren't amazing up on the moors. It was pretty windy, freezing cold. Down in the suburban areas it wasn't too bad, but we jumped out of the car. Now me and Simon need to perfect our process next time, because it was a little bit sort of fiddly trying to get the antenna onto the mast, onto the extendable pole. Even though it worked really well, it did cost us a valuable couple of minutes, and towards the end we ended up missing probably every other transmission from the fox. So we went to the first location and we got a bearing from him after listening to the transmission. And of course we were from quite a high up location, so he was N-scaling 5 and 9 in all directions. So what we did then, we headed down the hill and we got another bearing, and that actually gave us a little bit of direction from where he was. So we were sort of looking towards the Haywood direction.
G0ROC mobile. This is a 1305 transmission in the Radars Fox Hunt. This will be the last transmission of the Fox. I will drop down from the low power for the next transmission, which is at 1350. This transmission lasts for 1 minute, as does the next transmission on low power, which is also 1 minute. We're down to about 30 seconds now of this transmission, and then, like I say, your next transmission at 1350 will be at 5 watt or less, but roughly somewhere around about 5 watts. Seems to be getting a bit warmer here, and I'm still looking out for a glimpse of aluminium aerials in the distance. However, I can't see anything. G0ROC mobile.
And then we went down the hill a little bit further to the point where we could start to get real good directional bearings off his signal. Now, we started drawing on the map, but it's not easy when you're running in and out of the car, setting up the antenna, trying to drive around, trying to listen and operate a radio and things like that. It's just really not easy, so we ended up scrapping the map. Myself and Simon are reasonably good at direction finding. Not that it's hard, it just takes a little bit of patience. and a little bit of concentration, but we sort of realised quite soon into the fox hunt that we'd actually circled the fox twice. Right, so we've got him at the previous point, right, and we've come down the road and he's back behind us, so we think, we're confident, aren't we, that we've circled him. And we've got a good few transmissions to go yet, and we've just seen another contestant. He's just passed us on the road, so it's like dog eat dog now. So if we go back left here now, Simon, wait.
We'll stop. Here we go.
Right, so we've got him now from 3 directions. So we're heading back to a place we've actually been twice now. So we're on him. We're on top of him.
Get in there.
We just need to get back to where we were now and go down that bridleway and see if he's down there. But we've circled him now, haven't we? Completely.
Certainly.
We've circled him all the way around. We've just got to close in on him now. We reckon what? A mile away?
Not a mile.
Not a mile. Not even half a mile.
Not a mile.
That's a Rog. And we're actually kicking ourselves because we got to within probably 100 yards of the fox twice as well, but we decided to go to a different location because we didn't think he'd be down there. So yeah, we got through most of the transmissions from the fox, sort of had a direction. We knew where he was within sort of a half a mile radius, and as you can see from the footage here, we were getting a little bit desperate. We were running around sort of like a pub hotel car park because we were listening to him on the 3rd harmonic, and he was between S5 and S9 on the 3rd harmonic. Again, I'm not going to go into massive detail on that. You can Google that, but it's quite a handy tool to use when you are direction finding. And when you receive someone on the 3rd harmonic at quite a strong signal on something like a handheld, then you know you're very, very close. And at this point, where we're running around the car park here, we were really, really close to him, and we actually went down the dirt track that he was down twice. Right, so the clue then was there's magpies on the ground. 7 magpies on the ground. He's got to be in here. He said there's magpies on the ground. Simon! He said he had a lookout on the hill as well. He said he was looking out, he could see the sun on the hill, and then he said there's 6 or 7 magpies. It just seems weird there's loads of magpies in that field, there's another one there.
That's what I mean, they're over here now.
Let me just go and get the car because I've left it all open. 1 sec. I mean, is he sat in this restaurant having a pint?
There's someone looking at us.
I'm not surprised.
So the magpies are over there.
Magpies are over there and he's end stopping on the 3rd harmonic. Magpies over in his end stopping.
Stronger there. Are there any birds around this area?
So he's not going to be down there, is he?
How do you know?
So the only thing is then to go back down that dirt track, Simon. Do you think?
I think it comes out.
Down Bridleway, let's go back to the car. Right. So we're in Crimble Hall and we've got him on the 3rd harmonic
S9 plus.
No, there is a bit of a takeoff there, but
he's in that park.
So we're thinking Queen's Park. We've tried Bridleway and Crimble Hall. Now we're thinking Queen's Park. So we're going to head.
Hope this comes out,
the
boy.
Wrong way. We're going to head now down the Bridleway through to, I forget the name of the town it was now, and see if we can get him there. I reckon we're close. We're definitely close.
Where's nearest? Doing it right.
Right. Bridleway.
Come on, go.
Go. Do with like an air support unit. So towards the end, we got down towards this old mill, this amazing abandoned old mill, which you can see in the footage here, and we were even stronger, and the fox hunt ended. And you can see on the map here how close we were to the fox's location. When he gave his location out, we were so close, but a few other teams got within the vicinity as well. No, he's finished.
Do you want the latitude and the longitude?
M3HHY, I'm at Crimble Mill.
Go, drive.
Tell us what it's near. It's near Haywood Road.
Haywood fucking Road?
Haywood Road.
Keep going.
Nearest landmark. Crimble Mill.
Right, M3HHY, we're at Crimble Mill now. We're parked up at Crimble Mill.
You're about half a mile away from there.
How much?
A mile.
About a mile away from Crimble Mill?
No, about half a mile, depending how you go around by the road to whether you go up the bank across the river.
Right, we've crossed the river now. We've crossed the river on the bridge, and we're heading back up the other side now, away from Crimble Hall. Now, of course, because the fox hunt announced his location, nobody won except the fox. So the fox this year got the trophy. But that's great. I said to Simon, we both agreed it wasn't about winning. It would be nice to win, but it's just great to actually take part. And that's something people say when they lose, but it's actually really good fun, guys. And I recommend fox hunting. If any of you get into doing a fox hunt or get to hear about a fox hunt, then join in, because you can get a cheap Yargie. You can make a Yargie for literally a couple of quid, and it's just such good fun. It really is. The adrenaline driving round and running round, as you can see me and Simon were here, and setting up the antenna and stuff is really, really good. It's like a amateur radio hide and seek. So yeah, eventually, a couple of minutes later, a minute later, we came around the corner and we were nose to nose with the fox, but of course he won, and fair play. So yeah, he was announced the winner. We went back to the Old Betts pub and had a little bit of lunch. We had fish and chips, cheese and onion pie, all that sort of good stuff. It was much needed after an afternoon driving around around Rochdale, over the moors and through housing estates and stuff, trying to find the fox. But yeah, I just thought I would share this with you guys. It's only a short one, but massive thanks to the Rochdale and District Amateur Radio Society. There was a couple of members of the Berry Club there as well, so it was just great to meet everyone. Really welcoming. We did the fox hunt, myself and Royden M0LAX, around 4 years ago, and we won. And we were long overdue coming back and doing another one. We actually got offered to be the fox because we won the last one, but I thought it was more fun to actually do the chasing, so we let someone else be the fox. But yeah, really good fun, and massive thanks to the Rochdale and District Amateur Radio Society. Anyone in the local area, in the Manchester area, then make sure you check out, if you're looking at doing your licence or you're looking at joining a radio club, then check out the Rochdale and District Club, because they're really, really easygoing, friendly, helpful and knowledgeable bunch of chaps, and they made us feel really welcome the first fox hunt, and they made us feel really welcome on the second one. It was just like meeting up with old friends. So yeah, really, really good fun. Massive thanks to Simon as well for being my teammate on the fox hunt this year. And all that's left to say is 7-3. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. If you have a chance to join a fox hunt, then make sure you join one. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions or questions, drop them in the box below. And all that's left to say is 7-3. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.